Internal structure. The cytoplasm of body is clearly differentiated into two regions. Number 1. Ectoplasm. The narrow peripheral, clear and dense zone is called the ectoplasm. It comprises the structure of the infrastillary system and the trichocyst. Endoplasm. The large central granular and semi-fluid region is the endoplasm. It comprises the usual cell components like mitochondria, Golgi bodies, ribosomes, crystals, reserve food granules, etc. The prominent endoplasmic organelles are nuclei, contractile vacuoles, and food vacuoles. Infrastillary system. At the beneath of pellicular alveoli, the infrastillary system constituted by the basal bodies and kinetodesmata. Basal bodies. The base of each cilium is produced into a tube-like structure called basal body or kinetosome. It is formed by the thickened basal end of peripheral fibers of cilium. Each basal body is either a centriole or its derivative. Kinetodesmata. Associated closely with basal body of cilia and lying in the ectoplasm in a system of specialized striated fibril called kinetodesmal fibril. A single fibril arises from the basal body of each cilium and runs anteriorly, somewhat tapering along the course. Trichocyst. Trichocysts are peculiar rod-like or oval organelle present throughout the ectoplasm, alternating with basal bodies and oriented at right angles to the body surface. It measuring about 4 micron in length. Each trichocyst consists of an elongated shaft and a terminal pointed tip called the spike, covered by a cap. It is believed that these discharge and anchor the animal to a firm substratum when it feed upon bacteria. It is also believed that these are organelles of defense. Discharge of trichocyst is caused by mechanical, chemical, or electrical stimulation. It occurs in a span of a few milliseconds. When fully discharged, the shaft becomes a long cross-striated rod and measures about 40 micron in length. Nucleus. Paramecium possesses two types of nuclei called heterokaryotic. In Paramecium cordatum, there is a large macronucleus and a small micronucleus. Macronucleus. The macronucleus is roughly kidney-shaped and with ordinary nuclear membrane. It is polyploid and possesses many nucleoli and much more chromatin material, that is DNA. Macronucleus is the somatic or vegetative nucleus and controls the metabolic activities of the cell. It is derived from micronucleus during reproductive processes. Micronucleus. The micronucleus is situated in a depression on the surface of the macronucleus. It is usually spherical with a nuclear membrane and with diploid number of chromosomes. Paramecium cordatum, the nucleolus is absent. It controls the reproductive activities of the organism. Contractile apparatus. In Paramecium, there are two contractile vacuoles engaging somewhat fixed position in endoplasm. One vacuole lies near each end of body, close to the dorsal surface. Each of them is surrounded by a circlet of 6 to 10 long, narrow, spindle-shaped radial canals. Each contractile vacuole